mom one day and started doing it and found that it brought my enjoyment of building to a next level. And, no, it was just even more therapeutic for me. And now I've fallen in love with doing it, and here I am. So, and now I've become more into variety streaming as well. And I'm going to be putting more emphasis on that this fall and winter. Chloe was on just a little bit ago. Oh, hey, Vahudi, you're home. You're on too. Home. My goodness. I'm sorry. I completely missed that you were there. I apologize. It's good to see you too. Good morning to you over there in Finland. Yeah, so I'm very big on feedback and letting me know. So Chloe, who was on just a little bit ago, gave me some feedback a little while back about how much it'd be really nice and soothing to hear more of do a little bit more of like that ASMR of the Lego build, hear that clicking of the pieces going together. So I started shifting that, and each build I try to do a little bit of ASMR and just go to just the surface mic so you can hear the clicking of the pieces going together and the pieces shifting around, and that's really satisfying and calming. But I welcome that. I've added in music from Lo-Fi Girl, so thank you to Lo-Fi Girl for allowing me to use your wonderful music. Highly recommend it, by the way, especially for anxiety, for ADHD and focus, for all sorts of things. Music like Lo-Fi Girl, and they have a whole bunch of stuff for different types of needs, whether it's trying to sleep, whether it's trying to study, trying to focus, things of that nature. And it's all about different tempos and beats and everything, and really, really helpful. So if you've never tried that before, I love having some lo-fi music playing in the background when I'm trying to focus on a project, when I'm doing heads down work at work. Also, there's also binaural beats. Acoustic therapy, music therapy is a wonderful, wonderful art and science. And there are some binaural beats that inject different types of beats, rhythms, and pitches that can basically help code your brain into different types of results. If you've never looked into that before, take a look. Creator and a builder goes live. There's a ton of great streamers out there, a lot more experienced streamers, new streamers, everything else. Head on over there. There's always someone streaming on brick building, so just highly recommend that as well. So that'll get you more and more content creators as well. Vahudi here also likes building. And I don't know, Vahudi, do you ever stream your builds? I know you stream your gaming, and I know you've shared some of the pictures of some of your builds. Is that something you stream as well? I haven't caught those. Just curious. I'm not trying to put you on the spot there, Vahudi. I enjoy watching your game streams. Rarely? Okay. Yeah, Vahudi here is interested a lot in and does some wonderful work, although he's done some other sets too. He's currently working on an AT-AT, the UCS one, which you've done 3 other ones, but really likes the motorcycles and the Technic sports cars. And I've seen some of the ones that he's built, and they're really amazing. So awesome stuff too. So there's a lot of like-minded people here. This is definitely a channel of friends and like-minded individuals, so feel free to chat with each other too. So that's awesome. Instagram, nice. If you head over, hit up the link or drop the link in here too. I have no problem with that. I'm sorry, I read backwards because I am just... Yes, Vahudi shares his Legos Instagram. Yes, I was thinking I got backwards and I read it as Wolfly. Man, my brain tonight. It is all over the place. The struggle is real. Get myself going too fast. Yes. Vahudi, feel free to share your Instagram. I welcome you to. If you want to share your Instagram in here, you don't have to, or you can reach out to him in Discord as well. I think you're on Discord. I enjoy looking at the different builds and whatnot. And also, I have challenged Vahudi to, once he finishes the most recent AT-AT build, since that'll be the fourth one, to recreate the Battle of Hoth and send me pictures and post them on Insta. So, the challenge, the gauntlet is thrown. I can't do that because I only have the one AT-AT, and it is not the UCS one. All right. Final bag begins. Oh, I almost forgot to update my status bar. My goodness, that would have been not fun. So, bag 16 is complete. Bloop. There we go. Bag 17 is those last little 3 bricks. Last little 3 bricks. You're playing the home game. We are just flipping from page 309 to page 310. It is build step number 513. If you're not playing the home game and you want to know what it's all about and you're interested, the Lego has every build direction is available on their website at lego.com. Go to the set number, which is the 75389. And you can download a free PDF of the build instructions, and you can play the home game and see what build's going on as well. I'm actually going to be starting to shift a little bit towards putting, using my tablet for the build instructions and just kind of scrolling along that way instead of flipping the pages. It'll take up a little bit less space on the table, make things a little bit cleaner, and then I might also integrate it so that I can have a small little window somewhere in the interface design here that I can actually display the PDF in here as well, and maybe even add some fanciness in where you can click to it and it'll, give you the option to maybe have it be clickable to give you the option to open it locally. So we'll see. I was actually thinking about seeing if I could maneuver it a little bit to repurpose some of those different Twitch add-ons or Twitch extensions, where like there's Twitch extensions where you can influence different people's games, give them a perk or a power-up or take a power-up away with different integrations, which is cool. Clearly can't do that with this, but if there's one that's more analog, I could give different types of options to mix up a build, right? Skipping a bag or taking a certain piece away or switching a couple pieces out, something like that, or different types of build challenges could be fun too. I just have a gigantic box of just of loose pieces, and people could, issue different challenges and have some fun doing that too, just to kind of challenge myself a little bit to my own creativity away from the manual and see what types of creations I can come up with, and then let people vote on if I fulfilled the challenge or not. It's challenging though, with until I continue to build up on some followers, to do that if there aren't people on the stream. So it all helps with viewers like you. Base Lego specialty, the mini blocks, and build Asian flowery character. Nice. I like that. Well, if you would like, share some pics sometime. I would love to take a look. I like seeing what people build. It really helps me too to kind of like associate and like think about, because I get to know people and feel like I know them, and like to share different pictures back or share different types of things. I'll come on if I see something out in the wild, and it'll make me think of somebody. If I Vahudi here, just because Vahudi's here as well tonight. There was a picture that somebody shared with me of a creator that did or there was a display of I think it was a Ferrari I think it was a Lamborghini. No, it was a Ferrari that was life-size, done in Lego, and all I could think of was, you know what? I bet you Vahudi's built that before, or if not, would love to. So that's that type of thing. Like, I do connect. It means a lot to me when you guys are here, and I start to get it to feel like I know you. So it does mean a lot to me. So keep sharing. Definitely like to see what you like. Over, make sure everything's still held down. That's good. And some of the last details on the top side of this. Last few pieces in here. pips. If you are, by the way, I will tell you, I will warn you this. If you are a Lego enthusiast, one thing you're going to have to understand with me is I don't use a lot of the proper terminology for different pieces. It's just not what I do. I call it what I've always called, like what I always called it when I was a kid. Like these the round stud, the 1x1s. I tend to call pips because, and I had to think about why that was, and I think it came down to because of pips on a dice, on dice, right? Just the little dots on it, and it reminded me of that, and that's probably what it was. It was probably just what we did as kids in terms of how we referenced things. Things like spoilers, race spoilers, or shopping cart handles. We've got pitch ball receivers, things of that nature. So car hoods, grills, ramp grills. There's times where they just don't understand. I cannot get my finger in there. I pushed too far, so I'm going to use my pry bar to slide that back out. I definitely overhinged that. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Break the world when I do this. Come on. Must be even. Yay. Victory. All right. So now that's closed. And now it's just getting these last few details in. So we have the shooters and a spare. So the shooters are going to load in. Put shooters on the front side. And then it also has storage. For that third. I like when they do this. Not all sets do this. Where it's got actually a spot designed to hold the extra shot instead of just having it laying around. I appreciate when they do it. It's right there. Back into place. Okay, shows you on how to shoot. You just stick your finger in the hole and you're good to go. Okay. Now it's showing me something else here. Okay, so this is showing how to lower the ramp. So to lower the ramp, and I'll just push it here. Just push down on the, so I can get the angle in the light. There we are. You just kind of push down here to open the ramp there, rather than trying to reach underneath and grab it. Okay. Although I might put a small, I might just grab out of some of my other Lego pieces. I might grab a small spoiler or something and put it on the bottom side, or an inverse spoiler, or a hitch ball receiver or something. And I knock off one of the feet there, and just put it down on the bottom part here so that I can grab it and flip it down. I think that might be something I would do that I think would have a better effect, rather than trying to remember how to do that. So, and as I did that and flipped it over, I put my hand to all the weight of the ship on all the wrong spots, so I probably just broke like 4 things off. Yeah, I didn't. Nothing came off. Hooray. Good build. All right. And then Just take the cockpit piece off to add in your Darth Jar Jar. And set his double-bladed lightsaber over there.